Live in Wyandotte, Michigan, from the studio of Susan LaCroix, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Extraordinaire, it's Thursday Stamping Therapy with your host, Julie Davison. Here's Julie.
I love it. Hello. It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. I'm so excited you're joining me for Thursday night stamp therapy. My desk looks a little bit different because I'm still at Mom's house. And I'm so excited because she's going to share a special project with us tonight. So we've got 3 projects to share with you tonight. I'm going to share the first one and then let Mom show you her card. And then I'll show you the last project before we wrap up. Now, I totally forgot to mention your name last time. I was just called her Mom. Mom is Susan LaCroix, and we both have been Stampin' Up! Demonstrators for 19 years this year. Me in June and Mom in October. So we have so much fun going to Stampin' Up! Events together, and she's got a great team here in Michigan and really all over the place as well too. So it's so much fun to Stampin' Up! With Mom. We love this so much.
Don't forget the trips.
Yes, and the trips. That's probably one of my favorite memories is all the trips that we've taken together. We're both incentive trip achievers. We're getting ready to go to Maui together in May. Super exciting. We've been to Alaska together. We've been to Thailand together. Yes, we've been to Alaska twice together. Thailand, Greece, the Mediterranean. Gosh. I've lost track. We've traveled all over the place together. It's always so much fun. Say hello when you jump on. Let me know what you're doing today. Let me know what you're doing tonight. I'm going to jump in and show you the first card. This is a really fun card. And you know what? I'm going to give you a sneak peek. We're going to do something different, but I have to show you this card because I first saw this card, I don't know, like a couple years ago. Actually, I think one of the first times I saw it in person was here at Mom's house. She had one that she made, and I'd seen like pictures of it, and like I just couldn't figure it out. It's called the Impossible card because it's one piece of cardstock. This is extra, but it's impossible, right, to figure out like how this came from half of this and half of this. So I'm going to show you how to make this card, and hopefully I don't screw it up so you can make this at home. Now I saw recently at our Impeccable Stampers team meeting, Mary Ellen Stites demonstrated the Impossible card, and so I finally tried it myself, and it really is fun and easy, and so I think you're really going to love this. So this is the one that I made after Mary Ellen demonstrated. I used the Way to Goat stamp set. We've got our cute little happy birthday, yo goat in the back there, and it says, I got you a cake, but I ate it. So this is one version of the Impossible cards. I am using one of my favorite suites from the annual catalog. And that is the Whale of a Time. I feel like it's been a little while since we've done the whale. I did it a lot last summer when the whale first came out, and it's been a little while since. Now, I have no idea yet if the Whale Done bundle with the punch, I don't know if it's going to retire. We're going to find out next week. Stampin' Up! Will post the retiring list on March 24th, which is next Thursday, a week from today. So then we'll know if the Whale Done and punch are going to carry over. But I feel pretty confident in telling you that the Whale Done designer paper is going to retire because usually designer papers don't stick around more than a year. So this 6x6 paper, you get 12 different double-sided patterns, and they all are whale and fish and sea life themed. I love these that already have the scene built right in. And I've got to tell you guys, I saw that this paper is on low inventory. So there's Bella and Ruben saying hello. So if you really love the Whale Done and you don't have an extra pack in your stash, you need to make sure that you get one sooner rather than later. Do not wait for that list next week because it might be sold out by then, okay? Low inventory, Whale of a Time designer paper. I'll include the item number in the video description when I'm all done. But make sure you stock up on this gorgeous paper. I've cut some pieces that we're going to use tonight. And then we'll see about the fate of Whale Done. So I'm actually standing right now, but I'm going to sit down. And that means I won't be able to see your comments. And I'm so sorry, but I will try to answer all your comments when we're all done. Yes, Janet, I know you love this whale. So I may not see your comments. If you have a question, just leave a comment and I will be sure to answer when I'm done. So let me sit down here and show you the pieces that we need. So this card starts with just a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I actually made you a little cutting template so you could see. I'm gonna have to add, because I forgot to write it down, that it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'll post this this template so you guys can see, but we're starting with a 1/4 sheet of cardstock, which is really fun and easy, and we're going to start by scoring in half at 2 1/8 inch. So let me get out the paper trimmer, and we're going to score right at that halfway mark. So 4 1/4, half of that is 2 1/8. So we score down the center this way, and now we're gonna make some cuts. And let me show you the template again. We're gonna make one cut in the center, which half of 5 1/2 is 2 3/4. Hopefully I'm on camera here. So we're gonna cut at 2 3/4 only down to the score line. So I'm using that line, remember the line here on the side of the cutting blade. We're gonna cut that down there to the score line. So that goes to the score line, and then I'm going to turn it, and we're going to do 1 inch from either side, again going just down to the score line. So 1 inch from this side and 1 inch from this side, and this is the base of our impossible card. Okay, let me show you the other measurements. Oh, how did I not go all the way through there? Let me just give that a little snip. Okay, I think this is, nope, I need more for our paper cutter. Okay, this was my extra in case I screwed up, but I think I did it okay. We're gonna need some designer paper. So you want 2 pieces of the 2 5/8 inch by 4 inches of designer paper. So this is the wheel of a time paper. So we're going to score this at 2 inches. And this is the trickiest part of the whole card, is what I'm going to show you next. And hopefully I won't screw it up. So on one side, you're going to measure here to 3/4 of an inch, and then you're going to cut down to that 2 inch score line. And we're going to cut on the, grab those scissors again, we're going to cut on the score line and cut off that little bit. So we have like an L. Oh no, I did it wrong. I knew I was gonna screw that up. I need another piece of this one that is here. I got one here. I'll cut. Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay. I need to like look at the card. Okay, puppies. Okay, 2 5/8 inch by 4 inches. Let's try this again. We're gonna score at 2 inches. That part was right. And then I want to do the 3/4 inch. I was doing it over here. You want to do it on this side and cut down to the 2 inch. So I did everything right, except I went that way instead of this way. So you're measuring on this side. You're still going to cut off the big part. And what's the difference, right? Well, the difference is this is going to fit right here, and this is the wrong way. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Here is that same piece, because we need 2 of them, 2 of these designer paper pieces, 2 5/8 inch by 4. We've scored this one at 2 inches. We're going to bring it in at 3/4 of an inch here, and we're going to cut down to the 2 inch score line, and then use our scissors to cut the, I can't see the score line in this light. There we go. Right across there. Okay, so we've got 2 of these, and they're gonna be for that. Now for the middle piece, I used a piece of white cardstock on this card, and for this one I'm gonna use a piece of designer paper. Either way, it's the same. Woo! We're having a dog party tonight. I'm using a piece of the Well Done designer paper. It's 3 3/8 inch by 2 inches. And then we have, oh, here it is. Okay, Then for this strip across, this offers some stability on the card. This is a 1 inch by 5.5 inch piece. And then I have like a little layer that is 3/4 of an inch by 5.5 inches. I'm debating about cutting that. Do you think I should cut that a little bit more widthwise? I think my stamp will fit.
I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay. All right, are we ready to put the card together? Yes! Wonderful. Hey, which one of these, Mom, which one of these do you like better? I'm gonna punch and put a whale on top, so I'm worried about it being too busy. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, we did all this, we did that. Yeah, let's do this. So the impossible card, we have our score line here, and the way we get this kind of like fun cutout on each side is by a simple twist. Let me fold on the score line. And so what we're gonna do is we're going to twist. Oops. Okay.
I think you had it.
No. Oh no. Yes, there. I made that more complicated than it needed to be. Okay, there it is, flat. Twist it like this. And then the designer paper fits here and here. And then this piece offers the stability across that sort of locks it into that place. So you could do another stability piece here, but I found I didn't need it on this card. Okay, let me show you one more time. There is the 4 1/4, and then you twist and you get that, like that piece that pops up. Now it will fold flat to go in your regular size envelope, so you don't have to worry about it needing a special envelope. So that's it. Let's glue things together and do our stamping. I had some seal, and there it is. Thanks, Mom. This is fun having a helper. All right, so I'm gonna do some seal adhesive on each one, and what I'm doing is I'm just gonna come right up to, oh, why is that so off? I think I need to trim just like a wee little bit. A wee little bit more. If I didn't have my adhesive on it, I would use the paper trimmer. There we go. That is centered nicely. Probably need to trim that one just a smidgy too. Not bad. Oops, did I just put my head under the camera? Okay. So there's our designer paper. This is going to go up here. Let's add that. This whale can be punched right out of the designer paper. I love when they do that. And they have images that can be die cut or, trim this a little smidgy too. Die cut or punched from the paper. What are some other ones, Mom, that are like that? Where you can punch or die cut from the paper?
Oh boy, you're putting me on the spot.
I know, because I can't, like I would have lost all of a sudden. Like Playful Pets is one,
Playful
right?
Pets. Yep.
And oh, you guys help me out. I know you know these. Why? I know, like I'm just at a loss. You know what? I wanted to punch. I'm gonna stamp this over just a little bit. So I've got my words.
I am drawing a blank.
I've got my words right there. I'm gonna add some fishies. You know, I wasn't sure about this card because I didn't make it ahead of time, but you cannot go wrong with the whales. Are you kidding me? So cute. And our whale is going to be in blue ink. Pretty peacock. And just a reminder, I feel like a broken record because I've said this a million times, but the 2019 to 2021 in colors are retiring in 1 month. Pretty Peacock, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, Purple Posy, and Terracotta Tiles. So if you don't have them and you want them, make sure you order ASAP, because Rococo Rose, I think the cardstock, it may already be sold out. It was low inventory when we were doing our live yesterday, and it might be gone already. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did that so fast while I was talking, but love that the whale builder punch goes with the stamp set, so we can die cut our or punch our whale. And I want to point out that the whale is designed to have like this variation in the color. So this is normal. This is how it's supposed to look. It's not like a completely solid image. So we're going to put him up on some Stampin' Dimensionals. And oh, you know what, Mom? Can you grab out your whale sequins?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, those are the perfect embellishment. Now, you want to make sure, if you want this to fit in your envelope, you want to make sure that it doesn't go like over this line. So I'm going to keep him in the scene here, and I'm going to add, oh my gosh, that's like a really good seal. That just came out so smoothly. Okay, I just glued that together. And then you want to be careful here because you don't want to put adhesive where there's a gap. So you can use this as a guide to put your adhesive down. If you want to, you could use some heavy duty adhesive like a tear and tape. So maybe I will do that for this card. So I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to put adhesive here because that's going to get covered up there, and then I'm going to do a piece like that. So I have a gap in my adhesive so that there's no adhesive in the empty spot. And I'm going to just put that across, and that will keep my card from flipping around, so we won't have any problems with it, like, you know, it won't flip so easy. And that is what makes it the impossible card, because then people are like, what the heck? How did you do that? Oh, I forgot we need a piece over here. You know what? Check that out. Boop. Or, you know, like probably a white piece. I'll add a white piece back there, just like this one, so you can write your message on that, because otherwise you don't have a place to write your message. So I'll do that. I'll put the white piece back there. But oh my gosh, what do you guys think of the impossible card? Yes, Mom's reminding me about the sequins. I love this. I think it's so much fun, and I feel like so addicted. Like I just want to make a whole bunch of impossible cards. Thank you, Mom. So let's add some sequins, because the Wheel of a Time sequins, oh, these are so stinking cute. There's like a little seashell. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then some different like blues and greens. So I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna do 2 up. Oh, that was big. 2 up, and then 1 down here. And the Take Your Pick tool is perfect. Oops. Did I lose that? Was there not a cap on that end?
Oh, no, it's over there.
It's got the putty end, and so you can pick up your sequins, and you can place them where you want them to be. Love it. So let's just add. And the sequins, they add so much to the card, I feel like. I'll do another green one. And I really want to use one of these shells. I'm going to put it down here. Maybe it'll seem random, but I don't care. They're so cute. I might want to turn that around. That's enough. I gotta put more glue on there. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, quiet moment. I want to know, did you put an order in yesterday with free shipping? What a fun sale from Stampin' Up! I was so excited about that. And thank you guys so much for all your orders. It was a very busy day, and many of you took advantage and got the free shipping, so that's awesome. Yay! Okay, what do you think? Tell me which one you like better. Do you like the goat impossible card or the whale impossible card? leave a comment and let me know which one of these you prefer. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get up and let Mom take over. She's got such a beautiful card to share with you using the Hydrangea Haven and the Hydrangea Hill paper. Oh my gosh, I love that paper. I'm so glad you're going to show it. Oh, one more really quick. I almost forgot about my extra whale sample. Mom designed this card for her team meeting. And this is one of those faker shakers. I think we showed that a while ago with the clear envelope and the whale of a time sequence in there. Is that just the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. So if you make this card, one of Mom's tips, which I loved, was to stamp on the designer paper before you stick it in. And then I hadn't thought of this, but if you have one of those embossing buddies, a tip from Mom was to put the embossing buddy in the envelope so that it doesn't stick to, you don't get all that like static cling. So such a cute card. Oh my gosh, I love this, Mom. I'm so glad I got to make it while I was here. Okay, let me move these out of the way and let Mom take over. Here she is, Miss Susan LaCroix.
Oh, thanks, Jay. We had so much fun doing this last night. We spent the afternoon creating St. Patrick's Day cards. Neither one of us really sends out St. Patty's Day cards. So we were just kind of like, what do we do? What do we do? So anyway, we ended up doing a live with her customer page, and then we turned around and did it live on my customer page. So that was quite a bit of fun. So as Julie said, I am going to show you the Hydrangea Haven. I just got to get my bin of stuff over here. So excuse me 1 second while I do this. This might be a touch tricky. Okay.
We're taking up like the tiniest little corner of Mom's stamp table. She has these two huge tables right next to each other, and we're like shoved into this little corner.
Yeah.
We didn't plan that well.
No, we didn't plan that well. Anyway, as Julie said, I'm going to use the Hydrangea Haven, and I hadn't really played a whole lot with this, and I really like it. I mean, I was really intrigued by it. Anyway, I decided to use it for this next project. I'm also going to use some Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper. So I want to just show you this if you don't have it, because it's so pretty. So you get 12 different designs, 6 different sheets. So look at that. Look at that. Oh, I just get tingly. And there's this one. And this is a really fun piece, because you can, cut this in half or whatever, and you can get a bunch of cards out of it and have some room to stamp and do some other fun things. And then this is so pretty with the different shades of pink, and then just some Highland Heather stripes, kind of variegated, kind of a mottled look. And then some more hydrangeas. They're all different sizes. And this one. And I was looking for and couldn't find a card that I had done quite a while ago, and I just can't find it, so I just can't lay my hands on it right now. Julie's been helping me kind of reorganize some of my space in the back because I was just piling things up. So isn't this pretty? This is, I fussy cut some of these. I'll find that card. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts. But this is the paper I'm going to use tonight, so I'm just going to get this out of the way. And I'm going to get this out of the way.
You're doing the purple base, right?
I am.
Okay, I'm going to bring over the blue one so you can show it at the end
Oh,
and
yeah,
have them say this or that.
Okay.
Which one they like.
There you go. So here's the card. I'm not sure what it's called. I just called it kind of a flip card. So it's kind of fun. And here are the measurements for that. So the card base is 8.5 by 4 1/4. That's the Highland Heather piece. Then the smaller card base is, I've got this in Misty Moonlight, and it's 8.5 by 3 inches, scored at 4 1/4.
All right, one minute, you go, Julie.
And then basic white cardstock. This piece is 4 by 2 3/4. And the DSP on the front is also 4 by 2 3/4.
Thank you so much for sharing.
And then inside strip of DSP is 2 3/4 by 1/2 inch. So that is this card. Oh, and I forgot to get my ribbon out. I'll have to get that out.
Alita says we have the same fingers.
Oh, we have the same fingers, huh? That's cute. That's really cute. All right. So let's get started on this, huh?
And then the announcer.
And Let me get all my pieces out here.
Can you go back to the beginning and see what I've come?
Okay. So I'm going to get these out of the way. And I'll pull this back down again, and Julie will also add it to the information. So if you're interested in that, it's really a fairly simple card.
I love it.
Thanks, Jay. All right, so here's our card base. And I'm going to fold this up. And I'm going to grab my bone folder because I like nice creases. Okay, and then we're going to fold our Misty Moonlight piece also in half. Okay, and this guy is going to go here. So I actually love using the multi-purpose liquid glue because it's become like one of my all-time favorites because I don't think I'm in camera. Okay, so I'm gonna just put some on here because you can kind of move it around. You got a little bit of playtime. So I want to get this on here and make sure I have it where I want it. Oh, see, I just slide it right back in place.
He says, if I didn't know it was your mom right now, sometimes her laugh and her voice sound like you too, Julie.
We heard that last night. Someone said we laughed so the same. So, okay.
Oh, they noticed you're left-handed, though.
I am. Because, you know, left-handed people are in our right minds. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to put a little bit of the liquid glue here. And put this on the bottom of this. Oh, you know what? Julie?
Are you missing something?
I am.
What do you need?
I need another piece of paper of the white.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got something on here. Of 4 inches by 2 3/4. Okay. That's right. You do need 2 of those. Let me find a pen here. So times 2.
4 by 2 and
4 by 2 3/4. And you need 2 of those pieces. So I apologize for that.
one
All right.
for the front and one for the inside.
Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this while I'm in here. I probably should get this little corner a little bit. And just stick this right in here for now. And that's where you can write your little note or your little message. Okay. So this one, I'm going to bring out my stamp.
Susan said we are each other's sous chefs of stamping. I've never thought of it that way, but
Yeah,
yes,
really.
This is really fun. I like having a sous chef.
So do I. Okay, I'm using Memento ink. I guess you could use StazOn too if you wanted to, but
I like
I don't
Memento.
like Memento.
Especially on the photopolymer, like it's so much easier
Yeah,
to clean.
you're absolutely right, Jay. All right, so I'm going to stamp this guy, and I'm kind of stamping the stem off to the corner because I want to leave room for my greeting. I didn't check to see if there was a foam pad, and there isn't.
Do you need one?
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Ah, all right. Yay!
Jinx.
There you go.
Robin says, how long has your mom been a demo? Robin, we have both been demonstrators going on 19 years.
Yeah.
19 in June for me and October for mom.
Yeah. It's been a ride. So Julie's younger sister, Amy, is also a demonstrator. And my daughter-in-law, my son's wife, is also a demonstrator. The only one we haven't...
Yvonne was a demonstrator for a
Oh,
little
she
while.
was for a little while.
Yeah,
You're right.
like I think
So-
twice.
Was she? Oh.
I think maybe.
Ah.
It's been a while.
It's
been
been a
a while. Yvonne never loved to stamp. She just did some parties and
Yeah, she did. She just, it just didn't hit her. The bug did not hit her. I don't know what else I
she
can
kept
say.
her markers though. She loved
She
to
did.
color.
Oh, and she will. She'll buy markers.
Yes.
All right. So now I'm going to do some coloring on our hydrangea. And I'm using Highland Heather, Pear Pizzazz for the leaves, and Seaside Spray. And I'm going to use some daubers. So this is kind of a fun way to add color, and it can go fairly quickly. So let me start with the leaves. And I'm not bothering with the stem. I'm just doing the leaves. And when I use daubers, I don't want to just start with fresh ink on it. I kind of tap off a little bit because you can control the color. You know, you can always add color, but you can't take it away.
I love that. You know, when we first started stamping, chalk pastels were really
Oh,
big.
yeah.
And I loved coloring with chalk pastels. And this really reminds me of that, like really soft
Yeah.
and gentle, because I don't love to color, but this is really pretty.
And it goes fast, and it's okay if you're out of the lines because it is. So, all right. So you can either start with the blue or the purple. It truly doesn't matter. I tend to start with a lighter color to add. Oh, you know what? Somebody. Uh-oh. I wonder if they wrecked my dauber. Oh, no, it's good. Okay. It just looks so purple to me, but it tapped off blue. All right. So again, I'm going to tap off a little bit, and I'm just going to dauber
Oh my gosh, it's
kind
so
of
pretty.
randomly. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And again, if you want some areas a little bit darker, you just add a little bit of color there. And I'm going to stop right there with the blue. And now I'm going to open up my Highland Heather. And
Which color blue is that again?
this is Seaside Spray.
Okay.
And it's retiring.
So pretty.
Is it retiring? Yes.
It is.
It
yeah,
is
it's totally
retiring. Yep.
I guess that's our unofficial theme. We're using
Retiring.
retiring ink colors. Peacock. I've got terracotta tile on the last project.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm just adding some
Oh
purple.
my gosh, so pretty.
And it doesn't matter. You know, they're all going to look different. Whoop. I just got ink on my light.
Let me bring this in and really just show how they come in a package.
Oh, yeah,
so there,
absolutely.
Is that 5 to a package?
There's 5 to a package. And I don't even remember the price, but they're not very expensive. So you can get a couple packs and you'll have enough for colors. And you just kind of rub off on your grid paper and you can kind of get them clean. But I tend to keep the colors separate. So I have quite a few because I like to, have one for each color.
Yeah.
That's just me. Thanks, Jay.
Love it.
Okay, let me get rid of this ink. And this ink. And get this out of here. All right. Let's see, what do I want to do next? I'm going to glue this on the front of this. So, once again, I'm bringing out my multi-purpose liquid glue.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to comments, but we have some questions. Margot says, is your greeting in black?
No, I'm sorry. Thank you, Margot. Great question. I'm just really struggling with this. It is Misty Moonlight.
Misty Moonlight, yeah. And Nicole says, can anyone watch your lives, Julie's mom? Julie's mom's name is Susan, and I will put a link to Mom's Facebook page. She posts more on her blog, so I'll put that on there too, so you can follow the projects. Mom's really good about posting on our blog, and she shares new projects every single weekday. Is that right?
Monday through Friday.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely add the link to Mom's blog in the video description, so you can check out what she's doing and keep up with her.
Thank you. But order from Julie if you're Julie's customer. And if you're my customer watching this, you know what to do. Okay, so now to glue this on, so if you notice, I kind of have this towards the top, but it really doesn't matter where you put it as long as it all fits within this little area here. So, you can kind of decide if you want it to be down a little bit or...
Oh, I like that down a little.
Yeah, I do too. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I do is I'm going to put some liquid glue along the back. And then if you can see it, I'm going to put this, not get my finger in the glue because I've done that a time or two. And just before I set it down, I just want to make sure it's where I want it. So that looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to push down.
So
There we go.
I get to take this one home, right?
Yes, you do. All right, so then I'm going to make a bow with some of the gorgeous grape sheer ribbon, which if I was smart, I would have had it prepared ahead of time because trying to tie a bow on camera is sometimes an iffy proposition.
Have you posted this card on your blog already?
I think I did.
Catherine's asking. If it's on her blog already, I'll post the exact link to the post, but I will put all the measurements in the video description when we're all done.
Yep. Thank you, thank you. All right, and I need a glue dot, Jay. There's some around.
Right.
Right.
There.
Buried under all the stuff. Okay. So I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on this. This bow is not the best, and so Jay, I will apologize. Ahead of time.
It's fine. Oh, no, it's not. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
You stinker.
I didn't even see it. I was just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, well,
no, it's perfect.
No, well, okay, thanks. So we get the bow. We've got the bow on, and then we want to add some of our pastel pearls, also part of the suite. And what did I do? Put that away? I probably did. All right. So I'm going to.
Oh, you gave it to me, and then I.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just use this. Oh, maybe I won't. Because there we go. Come on, you bugger. All right, so I'm going to put one up here. And one, let's put this one over here. And then let's take one of these kind of, as it goes flying. And maybe we'll stick that right.
I always have a hard time figuring out where they're supposed to go.
I know. That's not the best placement, but you get the idea. You can put them wherever you want them because it'll be your card. So then there's one last thing to do to finish this card. And that is to add some Wink Stella, which will be hard to see on camera. But I just think it needed a little shimmer. And it kind of brightens the ink too.
Mm-hmm.
So when I originally did this, I didn't have Wink Stella on it. And we were doing this card at, I don't think there's any, watch, this is going to come out a big glob.
Oh my gosh, I know, that always makes me so nervous. I can't take it.
Okay, come on. Maybe this one's empty. Is there another one over there, Jay?
It's like in somebody's kitchen. Like, I don't know where everything is.
Yeah. Thanks, honey. All right, let's hope this one works.
I see all of this in here.
I know, it worries me. Oh, there we go. This one's working. Okay. So I decided in the middle of the event, I said, oh, you know what this flower needs? It needs someone Costello. Well, my sample was over where the girls were stamping. So somebody decided to, she said, do you want me to add some to yours? I said, yes. And she got a big glob.
I don't know, though. It still looks pretty.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. All right, so a little Wink Stella. Make sure you let it dry before you try to stuff it into an envelope or something. So.
Oh my gosh, I love this card so much.
So there it is. Isn't it pretty? I really like this.
And then you just have a little designer paper on the inside.
Just a little bit, just a
Yeah.
little half-inch strip there. And then what I did, because when I was making this card, I could not decide for the life of me what color thing I want to use. So I did one with the Misty Moonlight background and the Highland Heather. It's the same card as the smaller little card, and then one with the Highland Heather. So I'd like you to post a comment, this being the Highland Heather or that being the Misty Moonlight. So it would be kind of fun to see what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I can't decide. Like, I think when you asked me, I was leaning towards Misty Moonlight, but I mean, really, they're both gorgeous. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you could go either way.
You really could. You really could. I have a couple little cards. Like I said, I couldn't find that one card that I did that I really, really liked. But I do have a couple other little ones. This one, there's a stamp in the stamp set. Here it is. Let me get this out of the way for a minute. So you can stamp the hydrangea, which is what I did.
Come down just a little more.
Oh, a little
in the
more?
middle of the
Okay.
paper.
And then this piece is what colored this piece.
Yeah.
So you can do it that way. And same thing with the leaves. So they're stamped, the whole flower was stamped, and then this piece was stamped in green over it. And so you can see, much like the whales, this is the way it's meant to be. And then just this off-centered, and used the same paper that I did. This was a swap card, and I don't remember who swapped with me. So that this piece are these two pieces here with the You Make Me Smile. And this punch is also in the mini catalog. It comes, there's two ovals on the same punch.
Double oval punch.
Double oval punch. Yep. And then the other one, the only other one I could find that had some stuff on it was this little card with the chicks. And it looks like some ice cream sprinkles.
That one's Betsy Kreider.
Betsy Kreider. Oh, thanks. You just recognized this. You're 1 in a million. So again, some of the Hydrangea Hill with some of the gorgeous grape paper, and this is embossed with one of the embossing folders. So those are the samples I have right now. And if while Julie is finishing up with her third card, I find that other card, I will be happy to share it with you. Let's see. This is the good one. You can take that.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, I will bid you all a fond adieu and turn the camera back over to our host, Julie.
Everybody loves your card. They think
Aw.
it is so beautiful.
Thank you so much. This is so fun. I wish Julie and I could do lives together a lot more often, but
We
anyway.
live too far away for this to be a regular thing.
We do.
And it looks like most people are saying they like the Highland Heather card
Oh,
base.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow. All right, let me get out of here.
we've got this set up, and we've got these lights set up, and I'm trying not to trip over the cords. Oh. All right, let's make sure our paper is centered again. Are you guys ready for the last project? I wanted to do something Eastery. And I haven't done this project in a long time, but I thought it would be really fun. So this is a really simple, like little Easter basket, like treat box that you could make. So this would work for Easter. It would work for like May Day, or, you know, just like a fun spring table decoration. So you're going to use a piece of cardstock that is 6 by 6. And then you're going to do some scoring. I've done it ahead of time, so I'm just going to tell you what I did. So you're going to score at 2 inches and 4 inches. And then you're going to turn the cardstock and score at 2 inches and 4 inches again. So what you get is a grid then with 9 2-inch squares. So if you have 12 by 12 cardstock, you would be able to get 4 of these baskets from one piece of cardstock. And if you don't, then 1. You get 1 from a sheet of 8.5 by 11. Okay, so that is going to be the base of our basket. And then I also have a piece that is 1/2 inch by 11 inches. And this is going to be the handle for our basket. So to make this basket, we're going to cut now on these score lines. I'm going to cut up from the edge to the perpendicular score line, and I'm going to do this on opposite sides. So I did it on this side, I'm going to turn it and then do it on this side. All the way up like this. Okay, so then our basket is going to fold up like this on the side. So easy. And before we glue that basket up, we're going to use a piece of designer paper to decorate the outside. So I have 4 pieces of designer paper that are 1 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. And I chose the Ornate garden ribbon or designer paper. This is from the annual catalog and will be retiring soon. So we know that. This was the early release last year. Last spring, we were able to order this paper and this suite early. And this paper, I feel like I had so much of it last spring, you know, used it all the time. And then I just kind of put it away and I haven't used it in a while. So I think this is a fun one to bring out again as that annual catalog is winding down. Really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use some tear and tape. You could use liquid adhesive too. I just find like, Mom, you use it all the time, but I don't know. I don't use the liquid adhesive as much, and I think it's just because I always make a mess and I get it all over my hands. Okay, so the last time I did this, I used a stapler, but we don't have a stapler anymore. So I'm going to do a little piece of tear and tape. I feel like there might be an easier way to put this together, but we're going to figure it out. I'm going to use a piece of tear and tape here, and then we're going to cover that up with these pieces. Now, I feel like I've used glue dots in the past, but I want to make sure this stays pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a piece of the tear and tape all the way across this this square, so over the handle like this, and then we're gonna do that and come over, and maybe I'll do, where did those glue dots go? Are they still close by?
They're regular.
I'm gonna do because it overlaps, I'm gonna do one glue dot on the corner, and yeah, like that. And so the bottom of the handle gets covered. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. I started with the handle, and let's just try to do this across about like a 1/2 inch down. We'll add, come on, we'll add the handle, and then we're gonna add the side and a glue dot on the corner. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, isn't this just so cute? It's so easy.
I haven't made this in a long time.
I know, right? I love bringing back projects that we used to do all the time. Well, Mom's got a great stash of Easter candy, so I stole some. Honestly, I've been stealing it all day long and eating it. A couple pieces here and a couple pieces there, and so
Just taking it from your own kids.
there's so much candy back there. She's so good. She makes up little treat bags for all of her club members, and so they've been picking up their orders today, and she has this huge bag of candy for each of them. Yeah, why don't you grab one? She made these really cute tags to go with it too. So you can put some candy in here. What else do you put in an Easter bag? A basket. Candy's it, right?
It's all about.
So this is 6 little fun pieces. That actually fits really well. You could also put like a little gift in there, or Easter eggs or something like that. Let's make a little tag though to go with it. Because I feel like that would finish it off really nicely. So I chose this stamp set, Fancy Phrases. This is from the annual catalog, and I just thought that honestly, I was looking for a sentiment that was like for a gift tag, and this has a little something for you. And so then I thought that the flower went with the designer paper, so that's how I landed on Fancy Phrases. So I'm using 2 colors. I'm using Petal Pink and Terracotta Tile to kind of go with the paper. Now, Terracotta Tile is one of those retiring in colors, so this is our trifecta of in colors that we've used tonight. Make sure you order your in colors. You'll be so sad if they sell out and you don't get any. So Terracotta Tile is the same color as the Cardstock. Really, really pretty. It's like a darker coral than Calypso Coral. And Calypso Coral and Petal Pink and Terracotta Tile are really pretty as like an ombre, combo. I'm going to use the 2-inch circle punch to punch this tag. And then I want to tie the tag on with a piece of twine. So I'm using the Label Me Fancy punch, which has like the ribbon slit and then the hole. And I'm going to use that to create a hole at the top of the tag. And then we could not find Mom's snail mail twine. I was going to use some Whisper White twine, but instead I'm just going to use this gold cord. This is part of another ribbon combo pack. I don't remember which one. And then I also have the Ornate Garden ribbon pack, which coordinates with the designer paper. So I'm going to do a green bow, and then we're going to tie the tag on with the twine. So let's do. I do bunny ears when I make my bows, and then just straighten out the tag like that. Trim that down. Oh my gosh, love this, love it. And let's put this together now. So we're gonna do the twine through. Now, one thing about this twine, oh gosh, I'm making a mess. It frays a lot on the end. So you can, if you don't want it to fray like that, you can tie a knot at the end to prevent it from fraying like all the way up. So that's just a little tip with this crazy twine, is to tie a knot and stop that fray from happening. Okay. So I'm gonna do this like on the side. I'm gonna pull these together and tie a knot like that, and then tie it. Gosh, I feel like we struggled with the Easter tags on the candy too. Like,
Yeah, we did.
I'm just gonna tie it on here. Come here, booger. And then the green bow at the top. So the glue dots right here. It didn't even go on there. Push. And I'm gonna kind of like cover up the hole. Isn't that cute? A little something for you. So this could be for Easter, spring, any kind of occasion. I love this. All right, let me show you really quick Mom's tag. And then I pulled out from her swap box some of the samples that she has with, no, I was focusing on the paper, the designer paper, but I'll grab that one. I've already pulled out the ones that had the designer paper.
Oh, all right.
So since we just used the designer paper and not the Ornate Thanks stamp set, I grabbed the samples that had the designer paper. So I assume anything that doesn't have a name is yours. Did you make that one?
I think so. Yes, I did make that one.
So this one is Mom's, Susan LaCroix. And then this one was from Meg Loven. She did a little sponging back there with the ribbon. The other side of this paper is got gold foil. It's so pretty. Here's another one. I'm pretty sure this one's yours too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love this like double flap card, like what an extended flap, I think is what we were calling it. So a little designer paper back there. And then I love this embossing folder that matches. That's really cute with the corners. Here's one that I created with the designer paper. And so this suite has like the ornate frames. And they're so pretty. That's what Mom used on this card too. This one, that's yours, Mom, right? Yeah. I love these colors. Stampin' Blends to color. Another, can you see the gold foil? This is the back side of one of the designer papers. So Mom just colored some different pastel colors. Really, really Eastery. Like you could just throw a Easter sentiment on there and I think it'd be really cute. And then this one's yours too, Mom, right? The daisies with the designer paper. So pretty. I always think of Mom with the daisies. Here's the other card that we made for a Mom's Team meeting. So this was using the Ornate Garden. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. The flower set.
The big flower.
And then the Ornate frames and the designer paper, or no, embossing folder, not designer paper. So we made this card and we made the whale card. It was so much fun. And I was telling Mom, like, I never get to stamp and not like prepare the projects myself. So it was so much fun to just sit and have everything ready to go. And all I had to do was just create. So I got to make this card too. Okay, there's the basket. Oh, I'm going to show you Mom's tag. This is the, look at that, all that candy. Oh my gosh, she spoils her, she spoils her club members so much. And this cute little tag, is the stamp set still sitting there? Springtime Joy. Honestly, so I placed an order yesterday with free shipping, and after helping Mom tie these tags on, I was like, yeah, I think I need that stamp set. So I totally ordered this last night on my free shipping order, and I cannot wait to play with it. So you'll probably see some more cards with the cute little lamb and the Easter, because it's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's the end of the night already. I'm going to review the cards that we made tonight. We did the impossible card using the whale done. So this folds flat and you can see, like, it looks crazy that this piece came from the same cardstock because it's got these cutouts in it, but we showed you how. If you missed it, you'll have to watch the replay. Then Mom showed this awesome flat fold or flip card, I can't remember what it's called, using the Hydrangea Hill and the beautiful Haven designer. It's Hydrangea Haven stamp set and Hydrangea Hill DSP. That's right.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And then we finished off with this cute little spring basket. So leave me your comment. Let me know which of these cards, or projects rather, because they're not all cards tonight. Which one was your favorite? Which of these are going to be a project that you will copy and case and create at home? I always love to know what you guys like best because then I know what to show you and I show you more of those. Do you like the fun folds? Do you like the 3D? We use designer paper in all of them. This was so much fun. Why don't you come over here and wave with me? We can compare hands. You guys are so funny that we have the same hands. Let's wave bye. Bye. Happy stamping. We will see you. Well, oh gosh, I will see you. Mom will not be with me. Mom lives 2 states away, and so this is the first time that we've been together since last July.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will not be so long before we see each other again. Maybe next time she joins me for Thursday night stamp therapy, she'll come to my house and come and stamp with me in my stamp studio. But for now, goodbye from Mom's Stamp Studio. And I will see you next week for Thursday night stamp therapy at 7:10 p.m. Central Time. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Jay.
Oh.